You can see that. It has a little bit of give in it. Alright, what's going on, friends? Welcome to Shutter Pirate Reviews, where we do weekly videos of unbiased, honest reviews for everything photography for the everyday photographer. So this week we're going to be talking about the Telesin neck holder mount. It's basically an alternative to the GoPro chesty mount. So we're going to unbox it. I'm going to show you guys how to use it, and then we're going to go try it out, give an honest review, pros and cons, price, bam, we're done. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. As you can see, U-shaped neck holder mount. Pretty standard box. Nothing special. Okay. Open it up. You got your information, instructions on how to use it. You got your GoPro thumb screws. Thumb screw. Only one for right now. And then you got the actual neck mount itself with the magnetic piece. You can see that it was stuck there. And it's got two little dots on it right here and right here. Basically what you do is you just line them up, bam, you're set up. And then to attach it, you just click it in like that. And to detach it, there's a little button on the back you need to press. Pulls right out. Easy peasy, right? Again, that's it, right? So the cool thing about this is that you can see it's lined up with that dot. This is for horizontal video. If you want to do vertical video, say if you're doing an Instagram reel or a TikTok or something like that, or a YouTube short, you can just flip it sideways, and then there you go. You got your your vertical video. And to take it off, all you do is twist it, pull it right off. So that's the mount itself. Sounds like there's something below it, so let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, first thing we come across, you got a phone mount with a 1/4-20 on it, and that can be used with the 1/4-20 mount. And this, put that on there, bam, there you go. You can use your cell phone. Another GoPro mount for if you want to do vertical without twisting it. And I'm not exactly sure what this one is for. Maybe an extender to get a little bit lower. That would be my guess. And then another thumb screw. Alright, so before we go try it out, let's go ahead and put together. So pretty simple, just like any other GoPro mount. Get your GoPro mount. Bring your wings out of your GoPro, and there's two little dots you're going to line up from on the main mount to the small mount, and go ahead and put that on. One of the great things about this mount is that it has the magnetics clips on it, so just wait for it to snap. There you go. Loosen it up a little bit so you can adjust it how you want it, and there you go. That's it. Now she's set up, ready to go. On the back, there's a little depression tab that you push, unlock it, put it on your neck, and that's it. So now she's ready to go. If I ever want to take her off, bam, twist it and pull, and now she's off. I always just keep this on there on my GoPro at all times unless I'm surfing and I need another mount. But I keep that mount on there just because it's this easy. Alright, let's go test it out. Alright, as you can see, I have it on. Very comfortable, and it's very malleable too, so I can form it to my neck. If it's sitting sideways or crooked a little bit, I can form it to how I want it. So we're gonna go ahead and do a light walk, then we'll do pick up the pace a little bit with a jog, and see what the footage looks like. Sorry, my mouth is frozen and it's kind of windy out here. I'm out here taking photos, so let's do a walk. All right, so this is just a regular pace, slow walk. I'm sure the footage is good because the stabilization inside the camera, the GoPro is unbeatable. So let's go ahead and pick up the pace. We'll do a light jog. I'm not gonna run fast because I got a lot of expensive equipment on me. But yeah, that's the footage. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought. This is what it looks like with the cell phone mount. It's actually very comfortable, not bad at all. Okay, so you guys just saw the test. Let me know in the comments down below, was it shaky? Was it stable? Anything you can tell me about the footage I might have missed. I thought the running portion was a little bit shaky, but GoPro's in-body stabilization is pretty spot on. So even when I was running, you guys saw on my phone that it was bouncing around, and it still doesn't look too bad. But we're gonna get into who I believe this chest mount is for, or this neck mount, not chest mount, is for in just a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the pros and cons. So pro number one, it's extremely comfortable, right? So if I'm walking around for hours, I don't even feel this thing on my neck at all. I could be walking around taking photos, getting that POV, or if I'm just walking around the city and I want to get a cool POV shot of the city, say New York or something like that during Christmas time, this would be spot on. You're not even going to feel it. Just walk around, have yourself a grand old time. But yeah, it's very comfortable. Another pro is that it's very discreet, right? It doesn't scream, hey, I'm walking around wearing a GoPro. Obviously people can see it, but if you got like a hoodie or something like I do, you can almost cover it up. It's not like the GoPro chest mount. As you can see, you got all this stuff going on, where there's a giant, there you go, a giant black box on your chest, and these go all the way around you. So if you're wearing like a white shirt or something like that, this is gonna be very easy to see. This is way more discreet, which I like. Another pro, I already hit it, but let's talk about how easy it is to switch from horizontal to vertical video. So if you're doing your POVs and you want to get a film for like a YouTube short or Instagram reel, TikTok, whatever it may be, you just horizontal, vertical. Obviously your GoPro's got to be in orientation mode, so it switches automatically, and it's right back to horizontal. So that's definitely a pro for me, because I film regular horizontal and then I immediately go to vertical, back and forth. So this was probably one of the best things about this, besides the comfort. Another pro for me is obviously how easy it is to use. So if I want to take it off, that's it. All right, and I want to put it back on. Again, I keep this on there all the time. Just smack it on and I'm good to go. Right, so if I just pull it out of my camera bag, put it on, I'm on my merry way. All right, so now let's talk about the cons. I don't believe any product is perfect, and there's a couple flaws with this one. One of them might be operator error. I don't know, you guys tell me down in the comments below if you've used this before, if you guys have seen this before. One of the cons I really don't like is that sometimes it's hard to get to snap in, and I'm not doing this on purpose. God dang. It's almost impossible to get it right away. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not a deal breaker for me. There we go. That's probably the quickest I've done it, and I promise you I wasn't doing that on purpose. It's just really hard to snap in, but it's not a deal breaker for me. What could be a deal breaker for me is how this thing, and I'll show you, has some give. You can see that. It has a little bit of give in it, and this is where I said the operator error part might have come in. So when I first got it, I was kind of toying around with it, didn't read the instructions, didn't really think I needed to. I've seen a bunch of videos on this. But when I first got it, I was toying around with it and kind of cranking down on it, trying to figure out how to use it. I didn't realize you were supposed to turn clockwise and then pull it off. So I was just kind of trying to yank it off, and it kind of chewed up some of the teeth on it. I know this is gonna be hard to see, but it kind of chewed up some of the teeth on this mount, which I think is what made it give it that give. So that might just be operator error, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a con. It is just plastic, but I do really like that magnetic clip-on. So those are really the only cons I have. Other than that, this is a great mount, but it may not be for everybody. So let's talk about who this is for. All right. So if you're into snowboarding, skateboarding, mountain biking, something that's a little bit more action-y sport, I love all those sports. However, this is not going to be the mount for you. That's going to be more the GoPro chest mount. You're going to want to purchase that. That runs about $39. This runs at $29. This is going to be more for like if you're walking around a city or something like that, want to get that POV as I mentioned before, or if you do like I do, POV photography videos, that's going to be more the mount for you. Something more chill mode if you're like a family picnic and you just want to get a POV of what everybody's doing, party, something like that, you know. This isn't meant for running a marathon or something like that. So that's it. Pros and cons. Who's it for? Again, $29 on Amazon. There will be a link in the description down below if you guys are interested in purchasing it. I do get a small, tiny little kickback from Amazon. But yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, if you found it useful in any way, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be doing these videos weekly. If you know of something you would like me to do an honest review on, let me know in the comments down below, and I promise you, somewhere, some form, I will get my hands on it and I will review it for you. But that's it. Telesin neck mount. We done. See ya.